Uranus is the planet of change and originality, symbolizing the element of surprise in your life. Uranus brings about sudden events and opportunities. It awakens, shocks, and revolutionizes. It is responsible for the flash of human genius that creates something new, whether it be in art or science. Do you often take an action that has no rhyme or reason? Are you attracted to an unusual line of work or to odd, colorful people? Do you feel that you are a more inventive thinker than those around you? Do you take an interest in modern science and the latest discoveries in the world? Are you known for your startling pronouncements or being an unusual character? A person who has a strong Uranus in his or her birth chart will answer yes to these questions. It is important for you to know the sign that Uranus occupies in your horoscope in order to see where your own originality and special self-expression can best be utilized. Uranus was not known to the ancients, for the planet was discovered only in 1781. Uranus is the first of the three modern planets, and the first ever to be found through a telescope. On March 13, 1781, at Bath, England, the British court astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered what he thought was a comet. After a year of careful observation, he verified that this heavenly body was a new planet in our solar system. Herschel named the planet Georgium Sidus, Star of George, in honor of King George III of England, but the name never caught on. For a while it was called Herschel, and finally was changed to Uranus. The letter H, for Herschel, is still embodied in the symbol for Uranus. Uranus was the Roman sky god, the first ruler of the universe. In astrology, Uranus is the planet of the future, associated with modern science, invention, electricity, humanitarian movements, and revolution. It is the planet of sudden upheaval and swift, unexpected happenings. Its domain is all that is new, original, different, and unorthodox. Uranus relates to your inner will and to your secret power. In certain respects its power is similar to that of Mars. The difference is that Uranus is a deep-seated energy within the personality, an unconscious purpose that is revealed over a lifetime. As the great astrologer Evangeline Adams explains, a person can be powerful even if he or she is physically crippled, and another person may have enormous energy that he or she scatters about to no purpose. The first person has a strong Uranus and an afflicted Mars. The second has a powerful Mars and a weak Uranus. Uranus's position in your chart indicates whether you have an inventive or unconventional mind and if you are attracted to odd and peculiar ideas. It designates what kind of genius you possess, whether you encounter unusual circumstances in work, travel, and relationships, and your propensity for sudden and dramatic events that mark your life. If Uranus is prominent in your horoscope, you are inclined to be independent and resourceful. You may dress in an unusual manner, create your own style, and invent new gadgets. People may be attracted to you because of your far-out point of view. You may even be psychic. Uranus is the guiding force behind the visionary. Uranus's influence also tends to make a person eccentric in behavior, undisciplined, reckless, and perverse. He or she may be difficult to get along with because of an abrupt manner, rebelliousness, or unpredictable moods. In addition to having a personal meaning in your horoscope, Uranus is one of three planets in astrology that have a generational influence. The three modern planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, are so far away from the Sun that they travel very slowly through the zodiac. They spend a long time in each of the signs. Uranus takes 7 years to transit one sign, Neptune spends 14 years in one sign, and Pluto takes from 13 to 32 years to go through one sign. Astrologers believe that these planets influence a whole generation as well as individuals. Uranus was first discovered at the time of the Industrial Revolution, the beginning of the modern age. The planet's journey through the zodiac corresponds with the new discoveries of science. For example, between 1996 and 2003, Uranus traveled through the sign of Aquarius, the sign that it rules. Aquarius represents the airwaves, space, freedom of opinion and far-flung communication. During Uranus's transit, The computer and microtechnology literally took charge of every aspect of our lives: how we communicate, do business, file information. Indeed, the world is run by the microchip, and scientists say the computer has changed the very way human beings think. Uranus is the ruler of the new age we are in, the age of Aquarius, see Chapter 13. Uranus brings change into our lives, new situations, and new people. Its gifts are always sudden and ephemeral. You have to take immediate advantage of them before they flash by. The message of Uranus is to move with change and not be afraid of the future. Where is your Uranus? To find out what sign Uranus was in on the day of your birth, consult the Uranus tables on page 510. Uranus in Aries. Uranus in the active sign of Aries favors an original and inventive mind. You need to be in charge and, given the chance, you will run other people's lives. You can be brusque and blunt because you feel that you know better than others. What you want is to see things clearly and not be a victim of confused or disorganized thinking. You immediately try to put your own ideas into action and have little patience with tried and true methods. You believe that people who play it safe are usually sorry. Often you have an inimitable style of dressing, a look all your own. You tend to change jobs or residences often and are fond of traveling. Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is very strong in Taurus and its influence promotes willpower and determination. Uranus in Taurus helps you to produce results. An astronomical look at Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun, and is 1,784,800,000 miles distant from the Sun. Uranus is 4 times larger than the Earth, with a diameter of almost 32,000 miles compared to Earth's 8,000. Its orbit around the Sun is an almost perfect circle, and it takes 84 years and 7 days to complete one journey. It spins very quickly on its own axis. However, a day on Uranus lasts only 10 hours and 49 minutes. This means that there are 68,000 Uranian days in one Uranian year. Uranus tilts rather oddly on its axis, inclined at an angle only 8 degrees from being horizontal. In other words, it practically lies on its side. The Sun, therefore, shines first on one pole and then on the other pole, depending on where Uranus is in its orbit, while the opposite pole is in complete darkness. When the South Pole has sunlight, the North Pole is plunged into darkness, and vice versa. Each of these periods of night and day on Uranus lasts for 21 Earth years. Uranus also rotates on its axis in a direction contrary to the other planets in our solar system. On Uranus, the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east. These unusual characteristics of Uranus correspond to the planet's astrological reputation for eccentricity. Uranus has been called the black sheep of the solar system. When Voyager 2 flew by Uranus in January 1986, it photographed 10 previously undiscovered moons, bringing the total to 15, and 2 new rings around the planet, bringing this total to 11. Voyager 2 also discovered a corkscrew-shaped magnetic field around Uranus that stretches for millions of miles. Through patient and concerted effort, you have a need to build, to be constructive, and to achieve. You tend to be blessed with financial luck, particularly with possessions that gain in value. Often you have a mania for owning new and different objects, and Uranus sometimes brings a sudden find into your life. A taste for bright colors and vivid patterns is evident in the way you dress and decorate. Uranus in Taurus usually indicates a happy and prosperous marriage. Uranus in Gemini. In Gemini, Uranus shows its power through ideas. You are intellectual and imaginative. You possess a magnetic mind that draws people to you, and you have the ability to sway others to your point of view. Your energy is forceful in mental pursuits. You are attracted to offbeat ideas and fascinated by psychic phenomena and unexplained events. Uranus in Gemini produces a strong urge to express yourself in writing and speaking and to create something striking and startling. Even in ordinary communication, such as phone calls and letters, you are original and captivating, and your amusing way with words is evident. You enjoy traveling, easily pick up foreign languages, and have an aptitude for music. Uranus in Cancer. In Cancer, the power of Uranus is expressed through heightened sensitivity to other people. You have a highly developed imagination and a subconscious that borders on psychic awareness. Your intuitions can be trusted. Valuable insights come to you through sudden and unexpected feelings that arrive in a flash. You receive opportunities through the intervention of other people, often in chance encounters. Uranus in Cancer also promotes success through home-oriented activities, such as cooking, collecting antiques, and interior decorating. Many of you have a reputation for being eccentric and unpredictable and for having an artistic temperament. Uranus in Leo. Uranus exerts a formidable influence in the expansive sign of Leo. As a native of this position, you have a forceful personality and express yourself through leadership. You have a desire to be a hero or heroine. Your creative mind constantly spins new ideas, but you are not content merely to see your concepts carried out. You must be on display as well. You want the credit and the attention. Uranus in this position often brings sudden opportunity through romantic relationships. Uranus also takes you far afield in your search for new and different pleasures. You tend to have luck in gambling, especially on sporting events. At times you give an impression of being too defiant and independent. Uranus in Virgo. In Virgo, Uranus shows its power in the ability to analyze and use facts. Uranus in Virgo bestows a marvelous combination of intuition and common sense. You have a great need to improve the world. You seek complete autonomy when carrying out your ideas, and rebel against routine and the restrictions of others. Your independence is sometimes so marked as to be considered eccentric by others. Uranus brings you luck through sudden changes in work situations, often a reshuffling of staff or a complete relocation to a new place. Uranus Virgos are known for unusual ideas about health and food. You are the first one to know all about the latest reducing or rejuvenating diet. Uranus in Libra. In the harmonious sign of Libra, Uranus expresses its power through partnerships. As a native of this position, you are drawn to unusual relationships and are often thought of as unconventional in your choice of friends or lovers. Uranus brings you luck through your relationships and also many opportunities through persons of foreign birth. In this Uranus position, love affairs and marriages tend to begin quickly and to have abrupt endings. Libra is an artistic sign, and Uranus bestows style and imagination. You are known for your unusual or exotic taste in art and decoration. You possess an appealing charm in the way you present yourself or dress. Uranus confers an ability to make a memorable first impression. Uranus in Scorpio. Uranus is strong in the intense sign of Scorpio. You have a dominating quality that wells up from deep within you. You possess a magnetic sexuality that is sometimes known as star quality. You are blessed with a penetrating mind. You are able to bring concentration and willpower to bear, and thus can move mountains through sheer effort. Uranus brings you luck through intuitive flashes of knowledge about people or situations in which you are involved. Unusual financial turns and reverses can be expected during your lifetime. Often you benefit through a partner's money or by an inheritance. At times you may be thought of as stubborn, secretive, and shrewd. Uranus in Sagittarius. In the freedom-loving sign of Sagittarius, Uranus exhibits itself as pioneering and adventurous. You are very independent and rebel against anything overly organized and structured. At times you are restless and quite reckless. You are proud and courageous and often have an unconventional point of view. Though you don't necessarily seek it, Uranus promotes financial luck through investments and speculation. Often while traveling, unexpected events or new people bring opportunity into your life. Uranus in this position also endows you with prophetic vision and insight, and you can often tell when something important is about to happen. Uranus in Capricorn. Uranus's energy is channeled into constructive effort in the disciplined sign of Capricorn. You have a strong inner will to succeed. You need to be in authority and have difficulty accepting the rule of other people. Uranus in this position signals unexpected shifts in career or working conditions. You have an ability to spot future trends and to move in a more lucrative direction. Uranus gives you confidence to break through old established ideas. You are thoughtful, forceful, and able to organize people. You can also be tyrannical and domineering. There is always a fighting spirit to your personality. However, Uranus lightens Capricorn's seriousness and gives you a lively satirical wit. Uranus in Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign Uranus rules, and the Aquarian qualities of inventiveness and originality are strongly emphasized. You have a touch of genius plus the ability to make your impact on a wide group of people. Others are drawn to your unique mind, for you are an advanced thinker. You are a curious blend. You believe in freedom of thought and expression but are convinced that you alone are right. Uranus causes unexpected turnabouts in your life. You may work for years toward a goal, then success will come through something you did not give a second thought to. Friends and associates bring you luck in career. As a Uranus Aquarian, you are noted for your wry sense of humor. Uranus in Pisces. Uranus's power becomes subtle and emotional in the sensitive sign of Pisces. You have a unique talent for understanding and expressing human feelings, which often shows up in creative work. Uranus brings you luck through your sharp psychological insights and your ability to uncover what is secret and unknown. You are blessed with psychic awareness. Many of you are serious students of philosophy, religion, astrology, and the occult. In career and business affairs, your intuitions tell you when to act and alert you to when others are most receptive to your ideas. Uranus in this position, however, does not indicate a strong will. At times you must withdraw from the world and recharge your psychic batteries.